Hi guys, and welcome to Dee's Media World. Today I'm doing something new. I'm doing an album review. This is my first album review, and it's going to be Jazmine Sullivan's reality show album that came out this year. I think January 2015. I've listened to it like probably a good five or so times. I bought it last Monday or so I wanted to sort of do a review on it because I really enjoyed it. Let's talk about a little history here. Jazmine Sullivan really became popular in like 2009 or so, with her song, I think Lions, Tigers, Bears, something like that, and that other song. And I was just not really a fan, to be honest. I thought she was talented, but I thought, I'm not really into her music. I love this song though, In Love with Another Man. I really like that song, but that was all I could listen to. I did listen to both of her albums. This was her third album. So when I listened to this one on Spotify, I was just like, okay, I don't know what to expect here, but I'll give it a chance. I think she can sing. I think she has talent. I like her as a person, but I was never really into her music like everyone else is. But with this album right here, I finally got it. I finally got why people like her. I even tried to listen to her some of her other songs that I didn't care for to see if I liked them again. I still don't like them, but I prefer this. So sometimes it's like that where you just kind of like, you like something now, but you still don't like the past. So this album sort of changed it. This album cost $13.99 at Target, and it's like $2 cheaper. This is the disc. I think this is her, I'm guessing. I'm not really sure. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to assume that's her. It's a really cute picture. Actually, this album, it's been a little while since I bought an album. I don't buy albums unless I know they're good nowadays. But this album, I love when albums go with the lyrics. So when I was listening to the album the second or third time, I was like, oh, okay, I can read the lyrics to it. Oh, I forgot. I actually have notes on the songs. I'm going to grab my notebook really quickly. But this is just sort of how it looks. It's really good. It's cute. I think the reason this album is called Reality Show is because some of the songs on here sort of are satires of how some people live, and like sometimes that's their reality and stuff like that. So let me grab my notebook real quick. Sorry about that. I hope that didn't take too long. I've completely forgot that I wrote notes down. This was probably, I think I wrote these down the third time I listened to it. So let's start with the first song. I'm already wasting enough time. Dumb, featuring Meek Mill. I actually listened to this song. And the way that I rate these songs is that they'll get a 5 out of 5. 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5. The way I rated these songs was that way. And then I heard Dumb a while ago. I think I heard it when it first came out, and I didn't really feel for it. I'm not sure why, because I actually really like the song now. In fact, it's a really great way to start the album, because I think an album always should start with a joyous or a happy tone song, like a song that you can jam to. Even though it can be about anything, as long as the beat is upbeat. With this song, it's about how like her boyfriend or whoever has been doing her wrong and stuff. But it's not like some of her older songs where it's like she's complaining about it. And here she's kind of just like, you're trying to play me, you're trying to say I'm dumb, you think I'm dumb, I can't see what's going on, but whatever, it's cool. I'm just going to move on. You want to do what you want to do, I can do what I want to do kind of song. And I really like it. I gave it a 5 out of 5. I think it's a good start to the album. Second song, Mascara. Now you guys should listen to this song, because when I first listened to it, it was something else. It's the song, long story short, this song is kind of a satire on sort of gold diggers, or women that live, who use their looks and beauty to sort of get what they want, and get money. But it's not even so much about like gold diggers who actively go after men. The way that the song is written, it's written from the point of view of that woman, how she feels that like, oh, I can, I don't have to work. I can get what I want from, a man just by being beautiful. Like, let's see, what's one of the first lines of the song is, yeah, my hair and my ass fake, but so what? I get my rent paid with it. That's the first lines of the song. And at first this took me off. I remember when I first listened to the song, it took me a while to warm up to it, because it kind of caught me off guard. Like, what the heck is this song about? Like, is she condoning this behavior? Is she saying it's okay to live like this? But I don't think this song is doing either. I think it's just sort of stating the facts. Like, there are some people who live like this, and this is sort of their point of view on how they think, you know, they live. Like, why should I have to work? You know, if I worked on my body, like, there's a line on here where she's like, where is it? Oh, here you are. Don't be mad, because while you're cooking dinner for your broke nigga, you could be in the gym working on your figure like me. Like, you know, you can complain about that, but I make my money this way. And I think the song is supposed to come from sort of a non-judgmental point of view. Like, I don't think she's saying, you know, girls go work that way, you know, be that way, but this is just how some people's point of view is. And I like that. I gave it initially I gave it a 4.5 out of 5, but then now I just kind of think now that I've really warmed up to the song, I kind of give it a 5 out of 5 now. So that's 2 5 out of 5 songs. Pretty good. The next song is Brand New. This song is really good. This is a song I haven't heard a female artist talk about anyway. Long story short, the story in this song is about, from the point of view of a woman whose boyfriend like made it big, like they're in the hood and all that, and he's like, you know, I'm gonna be a star, I'm gonna rap star, and then once he gets to the top, he kind of just leaves her back behind, and it changes his phone number, everything, and just how the song is about how, like, she's saying, you know, when men get money, or black people get money, whoever, they act brand new. They forget where they came from. They don't care about their girlfriends no more, their baby mamas no more. They just like, oh, I made it big. What I need you for, kind of song. And I think it's really funny. I love how it starts off with a nice saxophone. It even starts off like really quickly. I think it's lyrically, like, all these songs that I'm talking about are really, you know, they're really good. They're really relatable. I think Brand New so far is probably the song that women probably relate to the most. Because, I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of women who've been with like famous people. Hell, there's a lot of TV shows about those women who have been with famous people, famous men, and they get reality shows just from being with them. Ex-wives, like with Basketball Wives, some of those women weren't even wives. They were ex-girlfriends or stuff like that. Like, getting fame just from being the ex of this person. That's how out of control that is. But that's kind of what the song's about. I like it a lot. I give it a 5 out of 5. Silver Lining. This song is about basically having a positive attitude. The best thing I like about that song, there's not a lot to say about Silver Lining, is that I like how she kind of switches it up later in the song, where, you know, the first part of it's kind of like, you know, I'm gonna be happy, I'm just gonna whatever, I'm gonna do me, and then she's like, okay, then she robs a bank in the song, and it's like, you know, this is a stick up, I'm gonna rake your money, I just don't want to hurt anybody, I just want your money, kind of thing, which is kind of funny to me. I was confused by it when I first heard the song. It's the only thing about it that I particularly care for. I think it's just an average song. I like it. It's okay. I never really have a desire to listen to it, but I think it's cute. So I gave it a 3 out of 5 average. Hood Love. This song, guys, changed the whole album for me. When I first listened to it, this was the song that I was like, okay, I'm definitely gonna have to buy the album now. This song is amazing. Hood Love is just, it's the point of view of, well, it's all of them in the point of view of a woman, but this one is those really down for guys women. Those what they call them, ride or die chicks. Like, the definition of what a ride or die chick. The first line of the song is, I got a 45 in my Louis bag, and I always ride for my man. If he got 2 strikes, then I'll take the rap, 'cause that's what a real bitch do. It sounds really stupid when I'm reading it out loud, but I can't sing, so I'm not going to sing it for you guys. But you got to listen to it yourself. It's hashtag Hood Love. Really great song. It's kind of like Bonnie and Clyde, except from Bonnie's point of view or whatever. She sings it so passionately. That's kind of why I realize why people like Jazmine Sullivan so much. She sings her music like it's the last song she's ever gonna sing sometimes. Like, she sings it in the right way. Like, it never feels like she's overdoing it. She knows just exactly how to sing it. And this is definitely true. Like, the way she kind of has, just the way she does it, it works so well. Definitely, probably the song I would probably recommend the most so far, as hashtag Hood Love. Hashtag. 5 out of 5 easily. So the next one is Let It Burn. This one has like an old sample. It feels really old school in a good way though. Like, it's kind of like it reminds me of the 90s, or I mean not the 90s. What am I talking about? Like the 70s and the 80s. Like the way the black women sang back then. It's a really cute, passionate song, but it's not explicit. It's about, you know, falling in love and how, you know, just let it flow. Like, just fall in love. You know, I love one of the lines where it's like, watch what it'll do to you, knock the cool right out of you. Like, love can be like that, and just let it flow. Like, it doesn't have to be dramatic, it doesn't have to be a big deal. Just have fun, you know. It's really a cute song. I really like this one. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5. She really can sing this song really well. It really fits her voice. All the songs do. But the reason I think I give it a 4 out of 5 is that, you know, I don't really think about listening to it like I do the other ones. Like, a 5 out of 5 to me is basically perfection. Like, I'll definitely listen to the song on its own. I don't need to listen to it in album in album order. I'll just listen to it. Like, you know, it's just on. I have to be sort of in the mood to listen to the song. So that's the only reason it gets a 4 out of 5. It's still a good song, though. The next one is Veins. This one's a really sexy song. A lot of people like this one. I like it too. I just think it's okay. I kind of gave it a 4.5. Well, no, I'd probably give it a 4 out of 5. There's not a lot to say about it. It's the sexy song of the album. I think it's cute. I really like it a lot. Let's see. Forever Don't Last. That's the song that I think is the main single for the album. And Forever Doesn't Last, or Don't Last, is obviously the most heart-touching song on the album. Like, she was clearly singing about her own life for sure when she was singing this song. And if you look at the interviews from Jazmine Sullivan, she did say that this song was written from an abusive relationship that she was in. It's not about being in an abusive relationship. It's just about it's basically a song about a breakup where, you know, you just couldn't make it last forever. Like, forever doesn't last as long as it used to these days. I think that's the line. Forever doesn't last too long these days. It's a beautiful song, guys. It's a 5 out of 5, no doubt. It's relatable. If you ever had a breakup in your life, you could relate to this song. Even though it's simple, it has like a guitar in it. It sounds really simple. The lyrics are really what carries you through it, because it's just like that sometimes. And this is a little bit of the old Jazmine Sullivan that I know her fans who have liked her from the beginning really like this kind of song. This is the kind of music she kind of came in. The way she sings it passionately, the way that people feel when they can relate to the songs. All the songs I think on here so far that I'm talking about are relatable in different ways. That's what I really enjoy about the reality show album, because I'm pretty sure that's why she called it that. You know, she put her heart into these lyrics. She has lyric credits for each song on the album, which every artist I think should for the most part. But you can feel it, that she feels it. And that's what I love about this song. Great song. 5 out of 5. Next song is Stupid Girl. And this song is kind of about don't be stupid with men. Like, don't let them use you, stuff like that. This song is okay. One thing that's the best memorable thing about the song is the way she sings it. And she sounds just like Amy Winehouse. And I know Amy Winehouse has probably got her sound from someone else, obviously, from an older time period. But I instantly think Amy Winehouse when I hear Jazmine sing this song. The way she transformed her voice, I didn't know she could do that. And that's amazing to me. So I'm really impressed with that. That's pretty much the only thing I really like about this song. I think it's basically saying using your head in relationships, you know. Don't let men use you. Don't be a stupid girl and stuff like that. Kind of like the opposite of hood love, to be honest. If hood love is about putting your all into a relationship, taking the if your boyfriend or who the man you love or whatever, he's gonna go to jail, you take the rap. That's what that song can be about. This song is almost the opposite of that, saying don't be stupid in a relationship. It's not a favorite of mine. It might be it's probably my least favorite song on the album. I gave it a 3 out of 5. Even though I gave I think Silver Lining a 3 out of 5, I think I like this song a little less, so maybe this is like a 2.9 out of 5, something like that. So anyway, and this is the picture. It's a really beautiful picture of her. Next song is Stanley. Once you hear this song start, you know you're gonna love it. It is awesome. This is a 5 out of 5. The instrumentals, great. I love when this song actually has instrumentals towards the end where it's like at least maybe the last minute of the song or so is just instrumentals, and you don't realize how little music these days has just instrumentals at times. Like, you don't always have to be singing or doing runs or anything, and it's so much fun. It's so 70s. Okay, I want to talk about why the song is called Stanley. And someone I think pointed out to me on YouTube that the song is called Stanley because if you ever watched Three's Company, and you know the original, like the very beginning of Three's Company with the Ropers, and it was Stanley Roper and his wife. I can't remember his wife's name is right now, but she would always be begging for his attention, always wanting to spend time with him, wanting love and affection and all that stuff, but he would never give it to her. And I'm positive that's the Stanley she's referring to because that name is way too specific to be in this song and not be about that situation, or at least remind me of that situation for sure. And I'm pretty sure she probably was referring that. If not, then it's way too, I think it's too coincidental because, I mean, Stanley, it could have been another name in here. It could have been another name. It didn't have to be Stanley. But the song, you know, it's about a woman. She's been doing all this stuff for a man. She wants him to pay attention to her. He doesn't pay attention to her, kind of song. And she's just having fun on this song. It's great. It's very 70s, 80s music. Something like other artists would have sang back then. Sounds great. Let's see if I have anything else. It's probably the most energetic song on the album for sure. This album has a lot of balance. There's a little bit of everything. Like Forever Don't Last is the really passionate, you know, kind of heartbreaking song. This is the opposite of that in terms of like just having fun. Like, yes, the subject matter is about a breakup. I mean, not a breakup, but about a man not paying attention to or whatever. But she's still having a lot of fun with it. It's a song you could probably play to in a disco. I would play it at a party, just having fun. I love it. It's a 5 out of 5. Probably the song I would recommend the most from the album. It's kind of tough. I think I'll talk about it at the end. We're at 2 more songs to talk about. The next one is Masterpiece, Mona Lisa. Now this is probably one of the most touching songs that doesn't have to do with a breakup or a relationship or anything. Because I think all the songs, not all the songs on this album are about relationships. Silverland's not. But this one is about self-love. And it's about, you know, her acknowledging that, you know, I am a masterpiece. I am perfect. The way that I'm made. The way that, and things that I can't help. Like I can't help how, you know, you can't help how you look. How you're born to look. And that despite that, you know, I'm perfect. And